Today I'll be automating quote breakfast unquote and hoping my customers only like toast. Today's docket is breakfast, which should look like bread. There we go. Breakfast. Beautiful. Here's the beautiful part. We're not making breakfast. We're literally just making bread. I think a frozen prep station is going to be better than it usually is. I'm going to take one. All right, this, oh wait, get the booking desk. Can't have people being supremely disappointed in me. Okay, this should be pretty good. It's just day one. Man, this makes like no money. Also could have gotten some stuff into the frozen prep station. I thought there was gonna be one more group with that call, but I got faked out. Shouldn't be too bad though. These are gonna be pretty easy. The recipe is just make a dough ball, cook it to bread, cut the bread, and then cook it again. So till the end of time, people are only going to be eating toast at this restaurant, which is hilarious, and I love it. Plate stack to 8 is probably worth it. I'm going to grab this, and then keep it simple. Hopefully get the research desk on the next day. Hobs are going to be really good to upgrade. Sinks are going to be good to upgrade. Those are mainly it. I mean, a counter to cut would be a good upgrade too. What even does a clipboard stand do? Oh, wow. I should have read this a while ago. I didn't realize this was here. Increased desk interaction speed. That's awesome. That was not there when I started playing this game. I am boomer mode, so forgive me, but hopefully I can take advantage of it on this run. Another cooking surface would also be good. I guess the hobs. Man, the bread sure makes a lot of slices. It's really nice. Oh my god, early conveyor? Yo. Definitely gonna get a grabber. Might go for smart grabber even. Man, that's so good. I always say that, and I feel like I might be overrating it, but I just love getting an early grabber. I think most of what I want, though, is gonna be smart grabbers, so I might have to double upgrade, which is a little awkward for wanting to upgrade a sink and a hob, but also it should be fine. Grabbers are gonna be harder to find later. So anyway, this should be fine. I guess grabbers become slightly easier to find later, but they're really hard to find now. So getting one early is good. Without a copying desk, it's a little awkward. Anyway, I think you get the idea. Process progress is hidden. That's fine. It's already just an oven, which hides progress, so not too worried about that. Okay, once again, basically a cabinet is the only thing that would change my plan here. Don't really want to roll for one because I think the odds on it is pretty low with only 5 blueprints. Be extremely good to get one, but smart grabber is going to be really good. I mean, this might end up being an angle grabber, which would be annoying. I'd have to do another turn of upgrading it, but I still think this is the play because like with just a normal grabber, it basically like isn't that useful. The only thing that I only need to a normal grabber for, I think, is just the yeast, the dough. And problem with that is I need a combiner to turn it into a dough ball, then another grabber. So it's not even that useful. But a smart grabber can grab bread out of the oven, or it could grab toast that's completed off of a hob, or it could grab dirty plates and put them into a sink. Like there's so many more uses for a smart grabber that also would immediately help me. So anyway, I think I did get smart grabber, which is awesome. Okay, now the question is, do I think an upgraded hob is going to be better or an upgraded sink? And I think for right now, hob is a little bit better. Cooking time, it's awkward to cook something in here and then cook it in here again. I can't have like multiple loaves going, for instance, so I'm going to do that. I have a smart grabber here. It's a little awkward because, well, actually, I can do this because I never need to. Yeah, this is actually fine. I can reach this table. What I really want to train this on is like finished pieces of bread, and then I can just slam them down here and feel good about myself. Trainers is interesting actually because I don't really get mess back here. but at some point I will, which makes these a little less good. Plus, when walking through water, this is going to generate water. The plate cleaning solution in the future might also create water, so maybe not quite as good, but I think this is probably fine for now. Like I got safety hob, which is super cool because safety hob is perfect for cooking the bread, which cooks really fast, but I don't want it to overcook. Here's an interesting decision. Basically, it boils down to, on the left, do I want less mess and eventually tables create no mess, I get bonus patience when delivering food, or do I want to go for the money route? Increased queue patience actually is huge in the late game, and combined with the extra money per item delivered, I think it's going to be a lot more valuable because I'm really not going to have to worry about mess. I think exclusive is an easy take here. If it was exclusive versus formal, or excuse me, exclusive versus homey or whatever the other one's called, that would be a little bit of a tougher call, because they both are generally pretty good for automation runs. Gotta swag myself out a little bit here. People come in, oh yeah, black wall with black tile. Now we're talking. Getting a statue, I think, is actually just gonna be really nice. It's pretty efficient. Actually, do I have 3 things that would? It's the same as like getting chandelier plus globe. If I get 3 rugs, I'm paying 20 extra, but I get 3 spaces that can't have mess. Honestly, that sounds pretty good. Kind of cool. Can I do that and buy this at the same time? And then I could store the statue. That's actually kind of a nice plan. It's 120 plus 60. Am I 1 coin off? Are you kidding? Okay, so I could get 2 rugs and a chandelier. How much is a chandelier? Why is it 40? So I can get 1 rug and a classical globe, which will total 100 plus 60. That's fine. I guess we can put the globe out for some swag. Show off to everybody how rich we are. This rug probably good there. The safety hub, put it here. Next turn I can get the 2nd level, which is going to pay dividends for a lot because I'm getting that extra money per item delivered, which is awesome. I got this as a good backup. Next turn, probably also looking at upgrading a sink finally. Be very happy about that. Upgrading a counter is also kind of a nice upgrade that might go under the radar because chopping speed's faster. Getting a portioner does it for me for free. Obviously more conveyors are good, but I'll worry about that once we get there. I think this is good. All right, let's just see how it goes. Allow customers to change their orders. You love to see it, especially early, because that means I'm not going to get totally screwed by anything. Also getting lucky with the fact that I got a sink here, given that it's not that early anymore. I'm also going to get this statue, like I said, to make it so I get an extra money per item delivered. I'm going to upgrade a sink because right now washing dishes is a total pain. And other than that, I think we're chilling. This is going pretty well. Really leaning on that increased queue patience. Super nice. Soaking sink? Okay, it's pretty good. It's cheap. Wow, just a frozen prep station. Oh my gosh, that's so good to get. I just don't need one. Ah, that's sad. Counter upgrades are both going to be good, being the freezer and the chopping station or whatever it's called. Question here is going to be, where do I want to put the soaking sink? I think I'm going to try and do something similar to what I did last time. Do it like that. This sink can still be used to do stuff, but mostly I'm just going to use it to turn the flour into water and then put it in the oven. Counter upgrade is going to be pretty good. It's a little sus not having more cabinets and more research desks, but I don't think it's at the point where I want to start re-rolling yet, because re-rolls get really good later. And just this extra frozen preps, I just don't really need it. Like, I don't know if you can store bread in one. I guess I can test that. That might change how I feel about this. cannot. Okay, so that I don't need more than 4 stored at a time, at least for right now, especially because later in the game they're going to be on conveyor belts, which is even more random storage of bread. So I'm gonna skip it. I like to keep my $60 for now, and I think I can keep chugging. I really want to put the phone somewhere useful, but like it's a little awkward wherever it ends up. Also have this be the sink, which was a nice setup last time. Pushing into the sink is a little awkward, and not having a place to turn the flour into flour water dough balls kind of like walking all the way from here to here to wash a dish I don't like. Why is this? Maybe I do leave it like this. I don't really need to do this interaction very much, and putting bread in the sink should be fine, especially with the frozen prep. Yeah, it should be good. Ooh, I got the chop station. That felt pretty good. Another prep station, okay. So getting a danger hob is also pretty good. It might be a little bit better than the oven at some point, and we'd be good to get another safety hob would also be good, because at some point it might be like a bunch of safety hobs going off. Cook the bread at the start of the day before... I don't know how to explain it, but basically trying to cook a bunch of loaves of bread at the start of the day on safety hobs, because later in the day you might not need as much bread during certain periods of time, and you don't want that bread cooking on a danger hob. Although you could also have some smart way of trashing the bread if you have too much. I don't know. I'll think about that later. That's a doozy. Either way, I want a danger hob and a safety hob for this, just because bread takes so long to cook on a safety hob that it's a little impractical. Could also upgrade a counter to try and get a freezer to put the bread in overnight, which could be good. I definitely need more safety hobs and more normal, or safety hobs and danger hobs, so I'm gonna do this first. Okay, can't be mad about another safety hob. Things are getting a little awkward with the sink situation, but not yet concerningly so. And at least I'm gonna have a lot of money. Walk slowly near customers, that is fine. I don't think I'm gonna be near customers all that much, especially not later in the game. Upgrading dining table. If I expect that I'm not gonna get bigger groups, even if I do get bigger group sizes, I can handle them at like one big dining table. There's like one table that I want. No, it doesn't give me more money. So I think I can skip trying to upgrade a dining table. I could even just buy the dining table. You want this safety hob for later. So let me buy this. And now is a good time for a roll, or I could upgrade a counter actually. Let's do that first. Try and go for a freezer. I really like that. And this should be good. I realized I missed cutting the bread on this workstation for quite a bit. Oh, I got another workstation. That's a little fortunate. Another aesthetics round. I can get level 3, and I could do so with the statue. Wow, I have more statues than I'll ever need. Cues stop table patients from going down is pretty good. Question is, do I want another statue, or do I want like classic globe plus painting? Let's get a painting going up here, because it'll look funny, I bet. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Another globe as well. Finish out level. Put them right next to each other. Maximum flex. And I can force a freezer tomorrow, which is good. I got the worst color flooring in the game. Do this real quick. Now we're talking. All right. Also get the plant. Plant's pretty good. Not like an immediate concern, but as time goes on, it'll better. Again, wish it would affect people outside, but it is what it is. Okay, so then freezer's gonna be good. Tomorrow would be a good roll. Could look for a sink or more upgradey stuff, which I still need. So that'll be good now that I have money. Okay, I gotta be really careful about cooking them in the oven from now on. It's inherently dangerous. Oh my gosh, they burn so fast. Okay, yeah, gotta be really careful about that. Might just stop doing it for the rest of the day. I lied. Still doing it. And that, my friends, is a perfect day. I don't think it was a perfect day. Could have been better. Called more. Could have not burned these two. It was pretty good. Okay, we get our freezer here. I think it's pretty cheap. Yeah, 20 coins is awesome. Let's see what we get over here. Dumbwaiter is great. Combiner is great. Ordering terminal is needed at some point. And a sink. Okay, so we got super duper spooned. This freezer. Where do I want to put the freezer? Definitely want to buy it. Honestly, start to think of things like this. You freeze it, you cut it, you slice it, cook it, goes this way, they take it over. That should be good. I also want to get the combiner and the ordering terminal. Now I don't have to worry about them in the future, and then I can upgrade that sink, which will be great. I would love to do something with the dumbwaiter, but without a way to reduce its cost or copy it right now. I just don't really need it, but at some point in the future, would love to hit another dumbwaiter. So let me just get this ordering terminal, get it out of the way. Combiner is gonna be great for the full automation at some point. Get that out of the way. This should be pretty good. I got another soaking sink that would honestly be pretty cool. I would be okay with that. I think double soaking sink can probably handle what we're doing. Customer orders are hidden. We are blessed. Another soaking sink. How about that? Do we have down here mixer? Mixers. Is it interesting? No, I don't need mixer. Trainers again. This might be a roll because I'm looking for like cabinets, research desks, combiners, or not a combiner, portioner, conveyors. There's a lot of good stuff I'm looking for. And mixer is not one of them. And I should the soaking sink before I roll. Okay, weird roll. Metal table. Useless. This is all useless. I mean, clipboard stand is good. I just don't need it right now. I'm going. I don't need a combiner. Okay, blueprint cabinet is legitimately good. I will get it. It's a little awkward. Like, I'd want to do one more roll to look for two things to research. So let's do that. Another blueprint cabinet. Okay, at this point, tomorrow we just fat roll. That's definitely the play. Because I don't want to be rolling on 3. Not very good. Like, it's basically roll on 3 right now or roll on 8 tomorrow. And I like the sound of rolling on 8. We'll throw those up there. We should be good for the start of the day. Freezer's honestly amazing. Cool. Wow, conveyor mixer. Oh, those are conveyor mixers are great when you need them and when you don't need them, like me right now. There's still the danger hob thought. There's still the sink thought. But honestly, I really just want to get any desk. I just need to start getting on that. I'm glad I have 3 blueprint cabinets. Like, that's a huge boon. Hector's like something. but I think it's better to roll it for a chance at like good stuff. The rest of this is totally useless, I think. Rolling on 8. Okay, conveyor is good. Stash that. Dish rack is good. I know last time I had a dish rack and I didn't really use it, but bear with me. I can get the dish rack and then store stuff and then roll tomorrow again. And I'll also be upgrading the conveyor. That should be fine. Question is it useful right now? I mean, I could put it right there and then this can come in here and like that should be fine because yeah, it's like I'll be cooking it and then if I need to store it, I do that. It's still close to here. It's nice. Also put it one closer. Make it a little awkward to get over here. So this is probably fine. And this is nice. The dish rack is just going to be really nice, honestly, for this whole setup. What have I done? There we go. Bad. Another conveyor. Okay. We can just keep getting lucky with conveyors. That is pretty nice. I do still want to hit literally any type of desk. Start upgrading it. Dumbwaiter, I mean, it would be good. Just don't need it right now because I can't discount it because I don't have a discounting desk. I think I hit this one more time. This is still 6 things I'm rolling with. A dishwasher. Okay. I mean, I don't know if I need a dishwasher, but I can try and get another soaking sink out of it because ultimately that's going to be the total solution, total package. So this is probably better like this. I just don't access this oven more than I want to run through here. So this should be good then. Honestly, though, probably just do it like that. After a performance like that, you couldn't possibly say I'm not maximizing shareholder value. I don't know what that voice was. Came from somewhere deep within me. All right, that is the day. I'm somewhat on the way to getting the full automation. Which of these do I like better? Metal tables suck. Receive new blueprint when purchasing. That actually is amazing. Of course, it's not going to matter for this run, but I do like, well, let's go for the full red and black. Oh, it's aesthetic. Kind of sucks. Did get another smart grabber though, which is very good. However, I want to copy it. So then, what did I get here? Soaking sink. Man, I've been chugging away on these. I can just put another one right there, actually. That's cool. 3 soaking sinks might be all I need. That's really good. So now I can kind of just focus on, well, I don't want to upgrade the smart grabber. Not yet, at least. Yeah, that's fine. I would like to incorporate another hob. Don't know the best way to do that. Be something like this. Yeah, it seems cool. The phone is like awkwardly far away, but maybe that doesn't matter that much. I don't really need to be calling that much. Squeeze through here. I can't. Matter. Yeah, that should be fine. Am I 3 for 3 on smart grabbers? Ooh, I really need the rug over here though. That would be play. Not great. Hope it doesn't happen again. I did not want to do that. Well. Also on the list of things I want is auto plater somewhere Or farther away, though. 2 smart grabbers. Don't want to roll everything else. I mean, 6 should be good enough. Get me lucky, please. Another conveyor. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna just start buying these if I keep getting, you know, the conveyor. I mean, safety hub could be good. 2 smart grabbers, I think, changes things drastically. Because now I can start to... How would I do this? Oh, okay. Ankle grabbers actually would be good for getting the plates. Also getting 1 more dining table would be good. I suppose I can also clear up some space because I can fully automate the first part of cooking, I believe. I mean, all this does is put a dough ball into here, which like the most useful thing, but it's something. I mean, at the end of the day, if I just keep getting lucky and hitting conveyors, maybe I don't need a copying desk. So that frees up a lot of space. Great, because then I can triple cook this here to prevent the mess. Get garbage out of the way, that'd be really bad. Should also open things up a bit to allow myself to put trash over here in case I need it. I might accidentally burn stuff. I also need to make sure the interaction with the combiner still works on the sink. Let's do that real quick. It does. Awesome. So now we can just do that. It's not super useful, but it does save me a lot of space. I could also push into a safety hub, and then I really don't have to worry about burning. I really don't need more than 2 safety hubs down here. Honestly, just like because of the speed of this thing, it's a little much as it is. I'm a little afraid of the future without a lot of teleporters, but at the end of the day, that probably is that. Okay, this should be fine. I did the dumb thing, or at least I got it. Gotta make sure I can access all of the dirty dishes. The one bites crust. Oh yeah, I gotta name these. I'm forgetting to do that. Give me an upgrade desk. Oh, dining table is good. Honestly, I really need that there. This is cool. It's a little necessary, but increased mess from the table also might not matter. Like mess over here. Please, any desk. Guess I take dumbwaiter. Might have to do this the expensive way. No, dumbwaiter isn't a good take. Like what I'm gonna pay 2,500 eventually for 1 teleporter. Just isn't right. Please, any desk. Any desk. Yes. Thank you. Okay, you're now in business. Copying desk probably better, definitely better than discount desk at this point. I'll be pretty much rolling just for that. It would suck to jump between blueprint desk and copying desk infinitely, but that's the risk we take, I guess. Could I take a second dish rack? I think I will. Very unlikely I end up using it, but in the case that I do, spending 20 coins right now, super worth it. And I think we just keep on praying for actually, let me make sure I do this so I don't screw myself. Copying desk and start copying grabbers, because that would be great. So I need to make sure to do this so I don't screw myself. Now we're good. Okay, cool. What? no, did I miss an upgrade? Get the upgrade, please. No. More customers in the middle of the day. Why am I so stupid? I should have just looked over there. Oh well. Okay, this is not inspiring. Although I could get the dining table, which I might be happy about. Oh baby, just keep getting lucky with the conveyors. That's all you need. Customers in the middle of the day is going to suck, but hopefully it's not that bad. And I gotta remember to get time to research this. It's just like last run. I gotta not be a noob about all this. Honestly, like down here, in case I really need to pump out bread. Honestly, cleaning robot back here would be good. I don't have access to a cleaning robot, but like if I did, it would be good. Something to think about. All right, let's see if I can survive. Never getting a portioner's a very sad state of affairs. Why does that be? This is not looking great. Holy crap. Okay. Not getting a copying desk there is extremely sad because if I would have gotten lucky and hit a copying desk yesterday, then I can start copying these beautiful conveyors. However, cannot do that. I should say I would have an extra conveyor because I would have copied it and the idea. Flipboard stand could save my life, so could a kitchen floor protector. It's a blueprint desk. Does one more smart grabber change the equation? It might. Yeah, because then I could grab and put directly into the thing, and that would slowly save me some time, but like, is that really that useful? What I really want is some help dishes. So many actions to dishes going. Honestly, angle grabber would have been kind of sick, because then I could have angle grabbed off right here into a dish rack, which grabbed and then put into like an auto cleaner. I don't know. There's some setup like that, but with no setup for a dish teleporters, it makes things a lot harder. It says a 50% chance to turn into copying desk, so I think I take that. The board stand will be really good at some point. Like smart grabber, actually that would be good, because if I push all of this back down too, then all of the cooking grease way over here from this safety hob, I will have to drain it on specifically bread. Seriously, portioner. Portioner would have been great. All right, I'm definitely gonna buy this. It'll probably save my life at some point. I don't know where to put it. Maybe it doesn't matter where you put it. Probably give me like a little icon thing if it mattered. Teleporters are so far away. I think I'm gonna go for a better sink, because right now these three, like, they'll be good with the final solution, but like a wash basin would probably go super hard. There's some way to get a sink really close to here. That would be awesome. Maybe if this was like that. This might be a little bit better. If this was like a real sink, it would also be good because it would wash the mess around here, which would be good because this thing's slowly gonna cause a lot of mess problems. Sucks. If I had an auto plater, there'd be cool stuff I could do. Or grabbers are gonna be good, obviously. All right, I think I do one more. If I survive, take a quick break and then see how it goes from there. Need like 3 more kitchen floor protectors. Man, it would have been so good to get those other 2 rugs, because then I would have had no mess concerns. All right, let's do it. I think that's a discount desk, so we failed there. Another soak sink is humble. Shoot. Are you kidding me? Gosh darn it. Oh my gosh, why? The clicks. Clicks. Oh, get the what the Did we do it? Oh my Lanta. Holy. Sheesh. Anything else I need to do today? I don't think so. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he has done it. Oh, it's an aesthetics round. You gotta stop that, you know? You gotta take responsibility for your actions. Not do that. Discount desk. Here's the problem. I could roll it again and it has a chance to be a blueprint desk again. And that would be cataclysmic, at least for my mental. I think we do it anyway. Another, do we take it? I mean, it's 4 sucking things going at once. That doesn't sound too bad. It is mental trying to juggle these 4, but I mean, I guess I'd take it. Like, what would be better than another soaking sink at this point? Like, 4 of them's gotta just be good enough, right? Definitely didn't take a super long break. This is gonna be brutal, but if I can make it through this, then things are generally gonna go well. Yeah, this is looking really bad. Yep. All right. Rough stuff. I think if it wasn't a rainy day, I could have gotten a lot more done there. I think seeing a portioner, seeing an early research desk, seeing a lot of different things could help there. They refunded the frozen prep station, which is nice.